Miami with Giannis in town, but so are the expectations. Shams is here to tell us one player Miami is looking to add to complete their new look roster.
In my 20 years playing this game, and all the years before, I've never, ever cheated the game. I would never take it for granted. Every time I step foot on the floor, I'm going to give it everything.
1 second to the win. LeBron James delivers.
When the season ended, I said I wasn't sure if I was going to keep playing. The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game?
LeBron for the record. He's got it. He's got it.
The day I can't give the game everything on the floor, it's the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today.
LeBron James is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers in what he called the last decision. So LeBron is headed to Philly, and when he suits up, it will be his unprecedented 24th season, 2 more than any other player in league history. 13% of the league wasn't even born when James debuted in 2003, and after adding Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, the Sixers, they became the first team to add multiple Finals MVPs in the same offseason. LeBron, he's won a championship, of course, with 3 different franchises: the Cavaliers, the Heat, the Lakers. No player has won a title with 4 different franchises, and the Sixers have not won since 1983. So you know that LeBron James has ended a long drought before. Can he do it again? As we say hello to Vince Goodwill, who covers everything Eastern Conference for us here. Brian, on paper, though, we've all talked about this. This Sixers team, it looks dangerous. What do you think their biggest challenge is going to be now that LeBron James has been added to this mix?
Well, naturally, you have to say Joel Embiid health. That's the first thing about every Sixers conversation for the last 5 years. But I will point out that while everyone's looking at how they're going to share the ball and who's going to get the shots, the defensive side of the ball is the challenge for the Sixers. I know they made the second round this year. They had a great Game 7 up in Boston. But of the 16 teams that made the playoffs, they ranked 14th in playoff defense. Their first order of business this offseason was not Jaylen Brown or LeBron James. It was to sign Dean Wade away from the Cavs because of how good of a defender he is in multiple positions. So ultimately, I think we're going to be talking in the spring a lot about how well the Sixers defend as we look at the idea of them winning multiple series in the playoffs.
I don't worry about offense. LeBron James has shown that he can commandeer any type of offense, and especially playing point guard, you know that they're going to be an efficient offensive ball club. Defensively, you can't ask him to play 40 minutes of that type of defense. Are you going to ask Jaylen Brown to play 40 minutes of that type of defense? We've seen Joel Embiid have his issues on the defensive end against the New York Knicks. Maybe lessening his burden on offense allows him to commit more on defense. But those are questions that we have. You think about how you looked at the 76ers post-playoffs. You couldn't have anticipated Jaylen Brown falling into their lap, LeBron James choosing them. They had to go about figuring out their roster without even thinking of 2 Finals MVPs coming there. And those questions still remain.
Yeah, the offensive rebounding is certainly something that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. But there's been so much scuttlebutt, I think, surrounding Jaylen Brown's comments, right, where he said that his favorite year of his career was last season, and people extrapolated, does that mean that it was a year without Jason Tatum, and he liked being the #1 guy? Jaylen Brown never actually elaborated on why that was. It was people making assumptions based off of what he said. What do we know, Shams, about?
Get ready to dive into the most electrifying news in the NBA, the Philadelphia 76ers' quest for a championship title, fueled by the unstoppable force that is LeBron James. Can this legendary player lead the 76ers to victory, just as he has done with multiple teams in the past? Today, we're going to dissect this burning question and explore the possibilities. Let's start with the 76ers' current roster, which has shown flashes of brilliance in recent years, despite struggling with consistency and injuries to key players like Joel Embiid. But with the explosive additions of Jaylen Brown and the incomparable LeBron James, this team is transforming into a powerhouse that's sure to send shivers down the spines of their opponents. Imagine the thrill of watching Embiid, Brown, and James take the court together. It's a trio that's destined to dominate. However, as we all know, a talented roster is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in the team's ability to work together seamlessly and make a deep playoff run. This is where LeBron's wealth of experience and leadership will be instrumental. He's been in this high-pressure situation before, and he knows exactly what it takes to emerge victorious. With his exceptional ability to elevate his teammates, LeBron is the perfect fit for this team. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: defense. The 76ers have historically struggled on this front, and they'll need to dramatically improve if they want to make a serious championship push. But with the addition of defensive specialist Dean Wade and LeBron's guiding hand, I believe they've got a strong chance of turning things around. As I listened to Vince Goodwill's insights on the 76ers, I was struck by the immense respect LeBron commands in the league. He's a global icon who has transcended the game, and this will undoubtedly serve him well in Philadelphia. LeBron is a player who can walk into any room and command instant respect, which will be a huge asset for the team. So, how will Jaylen Brown fit into this new-look team, and what role will he play? That's a question we'll be exploring in more depth today. From what I've gathered, Brown is thrilled to be playing alongside LeBron and is eager to learn from him. This is a player who's still growing and developing, and I believe that playing with LeBron will be an incredible experience for him. As we assess the 76ers' chances of winning a championship title, it's clear that they've got a real shot. With their talented roster, exceptional coach, and LeBron's leadership, they've got all the ingredients for success. They'll need to gel as a team and shore up their defense, but I believe they've got the potential to make a deep playoff run. It's fascinating to think about how the 76ers managed to land LeBron James. From what I've heard, it was a combination of factors, including the team's young core, their talented roster, and the city of Philadelphia itself. This is a testament to the fact the NBA is a league where relationships and fit are everything, and the 76ers did a superb job of selling themselves to LeBron. Looking to the future, it's clear that the 76ers are a team on the rise. With their talented roster, exceptional coach, and LeBron's leadership, they've got all the ingredients for success. They'll need to work together, improve their defense, and adapt to the challenges of the season, but I believe they've got the potential to make a deep playoff run and even win a championship title. As we ponder the future, one thing is certain: the 76ers' success will depend on their ability to manage their roster, make adjustments on the fly, and use their talent effectively. This is where LeBron's experience and leadership will be invaluable, and I believe he'll be a huge asset for the team. In conclusion, the 76ers are a team to watch, and I firmly believe they've got a great chance of winning a championship title. With their talented roster, exceptional coach, and LeBron's leadership, they've got all the ingredients for success. Can LeBron James lead the 76ers to a championship title? I say yes, and I think it's going to be an electrifying season. Buckle up, because the 76ers are ready to take the NBA by storm.